Hi, it's me again. I said I'd be back to look at rolls and such. So that's what I'm going to do. Our first, a brand new weapon, is the Gunburn Kinetic SMG. It is a lightweight and it's pretty much just a Vice SMG that, it's spooky with its holofoil capabilities. It does actually have a nice slew of things, especially for PvE. And as I mentioned previously in the previous vid, if you somehow maybe even just probably watch that, it has kinetic tremors. So it is a somewhat replacement, a new age replacement for Multi-Mug. Kind of, only a little bit. I will get to that in a bit. So for perks, we have a new one, I'm pretty sure. Also, this SMG just feels like a missile weapon, kind of. Anyway, Bewildering Bursts. Reloading this weapon after defeating a target causes the next hit to launch a kinetic projectile that detonates into a disorienting blast. Certainly interesting. Moving on, Lone Wolf, Threat Detector, Stats for All, Recycled Energy, Pugilist, and the more recent Lead from Light. In the last, that was third column. In the fourth column, which is what I'm referring to when I say it may not be a replacement for Multi-Mug, depending how you feel, Attrition Orbs, and then Kinetic Tremors in the same column. So yeah, a bit sad, but you know, to each their own. And then a brand new one, again, I'm thinking, Ancillary Ordnance, Rapid Elemental Final Blows and Final Blows on targets affected by elemental debuffs. So kind of hard on this weapon, got to use, I guess, abilities and all. Periodically prepare a homing micro missile, which is launched from your target after this weapon's next final blow. Multiple missiles can be prepared, can definitely be paired with that Bewildering Blast, so that could be a fun combo. Other than that, Target Lock, One for All, Wellspring, and Binary Orbit. So a nice slew of PvE things. If you're looking for PvP, you can just simply go Lone Wolf, Target Lock, and you're complete. Or maybe even try out those new missile perks. Could be actually interesting. And besides those new perks in PvE, I would suspect that most people would go for a Stats for All, One for All combo, maybe even the Lead from Light if you just want something to feed your special weapons, or you know, literally anything with Kinetic Tremors, or maybe Attrition Orbs if you like that. But since Attrition and Kinetic are not in the same column, I would suspect that most people will probably not go for Attrition, but just Kinetic and something else. Anything else is fair game, like Wellspring. It's just a little bit of ability energy. Who really cares when everything just comes back so damn fast? But yeah, it's a nice SMG. I'll definitely try to get something, especially with a tier 5 perks. Also, it can once again get the Search Party Origin trait, and since it's a Vice weapon, Vice Stinger. Moving on, we have the new Strand Precision Bow. It's a legendary bow, so what do you expect? These are probably the most underused weapons in the entire game. It's got Tear, Impulse Amp, Successful Warm-Up, Lone Wolf, Lead from Light, Snapshot, and Slice in the third column. In the fourth, we have Archer's Gambit, Hatchling, Explosive Head, Collective Pugilism, which, damn, this is more fresh, isn't it? I think I've barely even seen it or heard about it. Collective Action, the brother/sister, Aggregate Charge, and Prestige Instrument. Pick whatever you want. Impulse Amp to make it more hit scan or something. I don't really know much about legendary bows anymore because they're Congratulations to that person who just ranked up. The melee ones are pretty, you know, Explosive Head, cool. Could even just do something fun paired with Archer's Gambit, because I know that's an always fun one back in the days with the old Hush. This feels like the big brother of Hush, literally named Hushed Whisper. Or could you say the little brother? Or I don't know, if you want just something that could be a bit more beefy, Precision Instrument, or even Aggregate Charge, because the amount of debuffs these days is legit off the charts. Anyway, again, legendary bow. On to Arcane Brace, the returning Heavy Burst Shotgun. It's the first one of its kind back last year. Got a new slew of perks with some returning and some fresh ones. On the older version, we had Air Trigger 4 times, Grave Robber, Lone Wolf, Slide Shot, Dual Loader, and Threat Detector in the third column, along with Closing Time, Desperado, Precision Instrument, Surrounded, Tap the Trig, Swash, and Volt Shot. Didn't really blow up for me. Didn't really hit it off with it. Weren't really a good match, you know. Last year, it also only had the Search Party Origin trait, but now it has the Search Party and Wildcard traits. Oh yeah, Hushed Whisper also has Wildcard on top of Search Party. I forgot to mention that, but you know, go. So now, this year, the third column has said goodbye to Air Trigger, Slide Shot, and Threat Detector, while welcoming Recon, Rapid Hits, and Envious Assassin. In the fourth column, we have said goodbye to Closing Time, Desperado, and Swash, while welcoming Rolling Storm, Aggregate Charge, and Dragonfly. So kind of said goodbye to the two PvP perks in the last column, Tap the Trigger and Closing Time, and it seems to be optimized more for a PvE style with new things like Recon and Envious, and 4 times is still there too. Pair that with Precision Instrument and that could be good, but the new Aggregate Charge is also quite good. Without, again, how many debuffs we can apply, it could be a new just quick burst weapon for something like Champs. Or, you know, get some quick easy damage in the last few seconds of damage for a boss phase, if you feel like it. Other than that, most things still don't really excite me. I don't know. Rolling Storm for an arc build if you feel like it, but yeah, sure. Could even use Grave Robber in the third, since, you know, you're up in enemies' faces all the time and melees are an easy picking, and you could just keep reloading. And those are the... What are you doing? Okay, and those are the new weapons and their roles coming in the new Festival of the Lost starting, well, I have no idea what time I'm uploading this, so in some hours or now. If you're interested in anything, leave a comment down below, leave your thoughts on what that may be. Other than that, thanks for watching. Leave a like, drop a sub. Thank you all for 1,000 subs, by the way. I don't know even if I have verbally said that yet, but wow. Thank you all to the ones who have, you know, not really watched anymore, but have already been here, and to the more recent subs. Seriously, it means so much. I don't even know what words are coming out of my mouth at this point, but they're words and I somewhat understand them, so yeah, works for me. Hey, don't scare the... Whoa. Who are you? Calm down, man. Anyway, thanks again. I'm gonna maybe grab a Gunburn sometime in the next 2 weeks. Other than that, thanks. Bye.